Welcome to the Information Exchange for Tuesday, June 23rd, 2026. Each week, we pull the most important verified actions from federal agencies and map them across the 6 PAVE pillars: mission alignment and business outcomes, policy and compliance, cost financial benchmarking and workforce, technical viability and architecture, user experience and human systems integration, and security and risk. This week, the through line is clear. Federal leaders are moving from broad policy statements to concrete, risk-based execution, while the threat environment accelerates because of AI. The developments touch every pillar, but the strongest signal is in how agencies are being told to prioritize limited resources. Start with policy direction at the top. In mid-June, the White House issued National Security Presidential Memorandum 12, Modernizing Governance for National Security Systems Cybersecurity. It builds directly on the early June executive order on advanced AI innovation and security. The message to agencies is consistent: align investments and risk decisions with AI-era threats, protect both national security systems and civilian networks, and treat cyber defense of those systems as a priority mission outcome. That lands squarely in mission alignment, policy and compliance, and security and risk. The most actionable piece landed on June 10th, when CISA released Binding Operational Directive 26004. It replaces 2 older directives and gives civilian agencies a 4-factor model for deciding what to patch and when. Agencies now weigh asset exposure, whether the flaw is on the known exploited list, how easily it can be automated, and what technical impact exploitation would have. In high-impact cases, they must also perform forensic triage before or alongside patching. CISA is explicit that AI tools are shrinking the window defenders have, so prioritization is no longer optional. The directive frees teams to focus on the vulnerabilities that actually move risk while deferring lower ones. That is both a security and a workforce efficiency story. FedRAMP moved fast to align. On June 16th, the Program Office issued notice that all cloud service offerings must adopt the new vulnerability detection and response rules by December 7th, 2026. The old timelines are compressed. Cloud providers and the agencies that rely on FedRAMP-authorized services now have a hard compliance date that affects architecture decisions, continuous monitoring investments, and how they staff vulnerability management. It touches technical viability, cost, and security at the same time. On the technical foundation side, NIST released working drafts on June 12th for updating personal identity verification standards to support post-quantum cryptography. Identity and access management is one of the first places agencies will feel the quantum transition. The same week, NIST published a mathematical proof that strengthens the case for continuous monitor and update models specifically for AI systems. Both items give architects and security teams early technical signals they can start planning against. Finally, practical adoption support came forward in the GSA AI Guide for Government. The guide emphasizes building real AI teams, identifying skill gaps, structuring training, and embedding security, legal, and acquisition partners from the start. It treats workforce development and human oversight as core to successful AI use rather than afterthoughts. That maps to cost and workforce investment, as well as user experience and human systems integration. Taken together, the week shows federal agencies being told to stop treating every vulnerability or every AI pilot the same. Policy is pushing prioritization. Directives are giving the criteria. Technical standards are moving on identity and AI assurance, and workforce guidance is reminding leaders that execution depends on people and process. That is the federal IT landscape as of June 23, 2026. The Information Exchange will be back next Tuesday with the next set of verified developments mapped to the PAVE pillars. That's the Exchange for today. Remember, guesswork isn't a strategy. We'll see you next time for the 5 minutes that secure your next 24 hours. The Exchange newscasts and newsletters are productions of Metora Solutions, LLC. Metora is both a hub zone and a service-disabled veteran-owned small business. While every effort is made to keep details accurate as of publication time, readers and listeners should always confirm time-sensitive items, such as policy changes, budget figures, and timelines directly with official documents and briefings. The Exchange is for informational purposes only. It does not constitute legal, investment, procurement, security, compliance, technical, or any other form of professional advice. No attorney-client, advisor-client, or other professional relationship is created by listening to or reading this content. Always consult qualified professionals and validate with primary sources before taking any action. All information is from publicly available sources. All rights reserved. Copyright Matora Solutions LLC 2026.